Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 28 of Season 3 of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. So, back up in our mountain pass, we've got lots of construction underway, including the roads. The railway up here has done almost as much as I want it to do, so that's good. And over here, I've done a couple of things actually. We've got an improved mechanical components distribution and export line now, I suppose. We used to just have a couple of trucks that took like 2 tons of mechanical components down to here. In fact, still get one. Do you know what? I'm going to sell you when we're done. Let's keep an eye on you. Let's not follow them though. Yeah, so we've now got some much bigger trucks. They drop off mechanical components here, and they come down to here, maxed out, which is good to see. And then anything that's left over gets exported. And that was mainly to try and start using up some steel so that we would use up some iron, because it's all sitting idle just now. We've got 330 tons still sitting in there. You can take 8.5 tons of mechanical components. And it gives us a nice bit of income as well, obviously. Yes, and we've got our department, or our grocery store under construction. That won't take too much longer. And you've still not sold your goods yet, or you're just arriving. Right, there we go. Thank you for your service. Tatty bye. Right, and that also, that's taken about 4 trucks off this road to the customs office. Not that we've got problems over there. And we don't have problems over here either now. We're back here. Yeah. We've got a garbage truck in there that I wasn't expecting to see. Could you head over for the small farm then? Once you've gone, I'm going to pause and we're just going to wreck this whole joint. And we don't need the access road either. Let's pause it here and get the bulldozer out. Get rid of this, it will cause some pollution, probably. We'll get rid of that and that as well. And let's take back some of that road too. I'll leave that for now, although I don't know what we would use it for. Hang on. What I did... That was one of these. Transfer for big garbage containers. That was that one, I think. The small one, yeah. How about if we did a factory connection crossing instead? Would that work for us? Might give that a try, because I would rather have both of these in use rather than picking up anything or distributing anything directly in here. Hurry up, go away, thank you. So factory connection, thank you, autosave. If we were to stick you in, I mean, that would probably work fine with another connection. Let's do that and do that. I would want... Oh, one directional cannot exist. That's probably fine. Right, let's give this a try, see if it works. Okay, all of that under construction and assign. I'm just going to assign everything to it. Yeah, done, done, done. And let's fast forward, we'll come back and check it out in a wee while. Because fertilizer production has just really suffered because of that. We've now got fertility decent in some fields, but crap in others, which has affected our output obviously. And last year certainly it meant that I had to import quite a bit of crops from the border. Right, where's this fire truck? It shouldn't be too far away actually, it's coming from down here, I think. There you are. Maybe better to gravel up that road. Right, good enough. The other thing I'm thinking about is the other clothes factory. We don't really, we're out, maxed out crops. You should therefore start taking food too. Where do I want to put the additional crops? In here, into a breaching grain storage. Okay, so unload there. I think you've actually just been transporting crops from there up to here to max that out. But now you're picking up in the fields, taking them down to that additional storage in here. Right. Yeah, these are all suffering with their fertility as well, most of them. Running out of fertilizer. And you do get plenty of liquid fertilizer, so that's not the problem. And what we need to do then is you start heading across to this grain storage and loading up there. Empty that out for now. You're almost empty already. These have really suffered fertility wise. Okay, so you head to the border, not to the border, across the river, pick up there. $1,300 tons, still got a fair bit to come in though. These fields are all harvested already. Okay. Alright, you're working away. Do you need to be, maybe we need one of the connections to be completed before you can assign construction offices here. Or at least the connection to the factory maybe. Maybe connections in here wouldn't work. We'll see. May not work at all, honestly. Right, so back up to here then. I think I'm going to go ahead get this factory constructed just because it's been sitting there for so long waiting to be done. Yeah, it won't hurt. Okay, how about up here? This completed it is. Right, let's switch the amounts then. So, all these sellers, no goods. I want you up to about 70 odd. Let's have 1.6 tons of clothes. 1.5 tons of clothes, a ton of electronics. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. And now let's get the line here. So instead of going into number 11, you would instead drop in there, and then we can get rid of that one. Yes, you are dropping off there, that's fine. Well, wait a minute, are you? Yeah. In there, unload electronics. That's good. Clothing. So you after here, you would drop off in there. And then this disappears, but you unload. Good. Make sure we've got, yeah, you're both fine. So again, meat distribution obviously is going to be different, so you would drop off back there. For unload, yep, that's fine. And you're the first port of call, so do that instead. Where, oh no no no! You don't unload. No, right? Yeah. Well. Let's discard the changes there. Could you load up there? So I could leave that for food. Let me check these things again. Yeah, these were fine. You're loading up at the warehouse. So you... That's good. Right. So no, yeah, that's fine. Well, okay, you can still load up there. Yeah, that's fine. Stop saying that's fine. That's good. Right, unload your food there. Okay, and another line here. Yeah, you're the one that just drops off. So you pick up at the Slavny Food Warehouse. There we are. Right, I think that's us sorted then. Do I leave this? Maybe change the balance a wee bit. Well, I'm going to have to get rid of it eventually, once this is up and running, because we're not dropping off any goods there any longer apart from dropping in food from here. So let's make this one for a start. Yeah, I will get rid of that. We will be leaving this warehouse then. And... let's put those both down to 0 and we'll just... won't discard the close of the electronics for now. That should be okay. Right, how are we doing over here? You're still not done, 16 days only, you're just waiting for workers. We're rolling. So we'll find out first whether the connection to the dumps actually allows us to assign construction offices here. There we go. Doesn't look like it though. How do we get construction offices in here? Because there is no path. Maybe we do need that one done. Or maybe I just need to destroy the whole thing. Come back to that. Let's check on our mechanical components. Still 17.5 tons. Still 330 tons of steel. Mechanical components in here. Still 25 tons. And 11 tons there. So that's all working fine. I wonder how much are we actually exporting. We're looking for. I've not looked at this for ages. So where are we? End of October almost. This month, export of resources, mechanical components 47.6 tons. Last month it was 46.7. Let's look at August. It was 50. 48. So it's not actually changed that much. Oh well, wait a minute. It's only 26 there. So actually a few months have gone on. I hadn't realised quite as much time had passed. You're down to 34 tons. It's like 1200. You're all out and about. 200 tons. I think we're okay from now in that. Okay, 9.5 tons of meat. 73 tons there, that's okay. Up there. Right, still waiting for clothes, but you've got electronics and meat. We've got 10 tons of meat in there. There must be clothes on the way. Let's see if we can find a truck. There's only one truck. Where are you at? There. Right, so then we can shut down this shop. And hardly anybody comes here anymore anyway. Maybe leave one worker. That's all good enough, I think. Garbage, you've got a dump right across the road that you can access. That all seems to be working okay. Right. And hopefully you've got plenty of meat, because that truck there needs to go and collect more. It was topping up that storage at the new grocery store. It will be fine now. Might come back to this and close it down eventually. No shoppers at all now. Let's just do that. No workers. Discard everything. I wish you could shift click and get rid of everything. Cold storage. Yes. Right, and demolish. I could demolish the off license that's been shut for decades as well. But no. That's a historical landmark. Get rid of that too. And yeah, so space for another building, another residential building should we need it. You're okay. So are you. Maybe somebody that was due to get a... I don't know if there is anybody due to get meat after this last connection. Meat distribution. Oh, the prisons. But then you don't get notified if the prisons are out of goods, so it's not to do with that. Are we done over here? We should be. Plenty of time. Right, could I assign 3 to that? No. Well, how do I get a path to it then? You can't access it by road, there's no connection. Can't access it by footpath. That's an annoyance. Ta-ta. Right, so that means that we're just going to need to go back to this plan of connecting up there to there. That takes in the biological waste, and that's all we can do in terms of connections. So assign that to construction offices 3. And we should have a fertilizer distribution line. Let's stick it in at the end. So after this farm, you're going to head to here, and that's where you pick up fertilizer. And wait until loaded. Don't unload anything. There we go. Should have reversed that. Should have gone in the other order. Just thinking, because this is on major fields. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right, so first stop will be there, and then Slavny small farm, and then yeah, come up to this one, and then there, and then there. That should be everything, and then we can delete those. And here we unload fertilizer. And unload. There we go. Wait until loaded. Don't wait until unloaded. Right, so that's the new route. Yeah. Happy with that. See how we go. Happiness is almost back up at 90%. Unable to pray in church, unable to drink alcohol because we have no pubs and no churches. Unable to enjoy culture, unable to practice sports. It's a bit disappointing because I planned that in. Everyone has access to those facilities. Yeah, we've got sports and culture up here, do we not? We've got a cinema. And everyone can reach it. So I don't know where people... Well, it's maybe not that they can't reach it, maybe it's just access or time problems. I just noticed you haven't picked up these tracks here. Road connection with construction office doesn't exist. You don't need a road connection. That must be to do with the signalling again. And you should have put the signals back in. Let's get rid of you. You. And and that. So that's all one connection. Can we get you there now? No, still not. Huh. Right, so why is that a problem? Right, so you come out on this ridiculous route here. You can come up into there. Do you know, while I'm at it, we need a signal in here somewhere. We therefore need one in there. Can I get rid of this waypoint? Yeah, that's fine. But I still can't access this. No road connection is nonsense. Okay, well, let's delete it then. See if we can do something that would allow it to connect. Let's again do that. Oh no, not that. I do apologise. There we go. Well, there's a question. Did that on purpose to see if this can access that? No. But you built it. How can you no longer access it? You built it coming out this direction. Let's get rid of these signals here then. Take away that one too. This is so strange. How about if I don't want to put another temporary bit of track in, but if I have to, can we get a bit of track in this curve? It doesn't look like it, does it? Not there, at least. How about from here? We'll stick that there just now. Shift you for a moment. Thank you for the winter. Right, we can do that. It can't be to do with that signal, can it? No, it's not that at all. Okay, that's not going to take too long. We'll hang around, watch that being built. Right, can you access here now? Yes, okay, there we go. I don't know why it needed that connection there, but it has it. so we'll live with it. Once that's built, yeah, you had to go and do your turnaround. Then I'll get these lines here reinstated. Good. Are we ever going to be exporting oil? It doesn't look like it. I still could up the number of workers, but I think the problem is the lack of oil. And we've got all pumps there operating efficiently. Well, operating. These pumps here all going as well. These don't sound very much at all. So yeah, probably won't be exporting very much. We need to find our richer oil fields. Okay, you've done that. Let's quickly stick this in, then I'm going to put in a break. So if you come out, actually let's see if we put you off from there. That's the best we can do. And yeah, you could. I want you to stay parallel, and you were doing it there. But we can't get anything in there. Not from that point. We could do that. Not ideal. I don't know if we can get something pulled in from here. Yeah, that'll work. Moment of truth. Assign track builder. I need to. Nearly the moment of truth. Hang on, we'll get there. Just a wee second. There we go. It's already assigned. Excellent. Okay, time for a break. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.